Okay, welcome back. Yes, as you know, this is men's team of the modern ultimate guy. This is how we do it right here on the show. It's definitely a Friday, and it's lovely right here in Lagos, Nigeria. Well, today's topic is very serious and sensitive. It's all about genotype. Haha, that's very scary, but whichever the way, we need to talk about it because it is something we have to go through, I mean, in life anyway. Well, you know the numbers right here is 0809122 2283 08091222284 08091222285 08091222286 and of course R2 TV, that is on, let's say, Facebook and Instagram, and R2_TV on Twitter. And please go get your decoder, which is Joy TV or Multi TV. And these days we are on, I mean, concert as well. I mean, you can also see us, watch us on concert. Well, the topic I've just get started, so call and tell us your point of view.
You know, we close this show now. Let's go.
We apologize for the laughing.
Let's go.
There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
Let's go. This has finished. In fact, the station itself should close.
Oh, let's be serious. But this is not serious.
God. Oh, Lord. Okay, but then, okay, all right. I'll take some comments, but then we're looking at, should I ignore genotype? And the main reason why people want to ignore genotype is love. Do you love someone enough as much as to ignore genotype, right? Okay, now you can call in, he has given you the numbers. Now, the concept, when we say genotype now, people are thinking, what's genotype? It's very simple. There's some people who say AA, there's AS, there's SS, there's AS, and there's CC. There are different types of genotype, but then it's about compatibility. Now, as a human being, are you compatible with somebody else? By that, I mean that two of you coming together, is it possible that you have issues or you have children and you put them at risk? So that's the point. It's about compatibility. If you are told that you're going to meet a partner and then both of you would have a child that will be at risk of an endemic disease, would you still go ahead? That's the point. So it's about compatibility when it comes to health issues, blood type, and all of that. So that's what we're looking at, right?
Yeah, let me just go straight to my own point of view. Definitely, see, our ancestors, let me say, those days, they really don't know what genotype was. And they got married at early stages and actually go through life. Sometimes they get even up to 100 and plus. And sometimes you don't understand how it happens in our own generation. We need to get all this into consideration before we say she's compatible to me or not. But they didn't know that. But it was all good for them. Maybe the kind of food they were eating is different from ours. Something is not right somewhere. For now, I can say I need to know my partner's genotype before I get married for now. But I'm thinking of my grandfather. Did he care?
Did he care?
No, he didn't care. I mean, they just go get married. And, you know, they keep producing children and they were okay.
Bemisola Karen Olare says, I do not ignore the genotype. She says, you're only inflicting pain on innocent children. Wow. She says, wisdom is profitable to direct. That's quite nice. A poignant comment there. Very, very insightful. She says, you're only inflicting pain on innocent children. Oh, yeah, what if you love the person, man?
You know, for me, when I hear people talk about, genotype, I laugh. Okay, I don't laugh, I smile. And say it's a thing of the past, because modern day medicine has given alternatives to solving this particular problem. Okay. When you know that you're not compatible with someone based on genotype, you see your doctor, you talk through it. When it's time for you to have children, there's a process they put you through. So for me, it's not really much of a big deal anymore what genotype you are. If I'm A and you are AS or you're something else, it doesn't really matter if you understand modern day medicine.
Yeah, but modern day medicine, Olamide, is also a financial strength. Let me tell you one thing. You may know all these things. Do you know that when you tell, just normal Nigerian, a middle-class Nigerian, go to hospital, do checkup every week, you are giving him some burden.
Well, Mike and Omar, see, honestly, contrary to what most people think, in this part of the world, I think medicine is not as expensive as every other part of the world.
But at the same time, it's not as good.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as what you find in the United States of America, it's very complicated. What you find in the UK. But you see, the thing is this: when you seek knowledge and you seek information, it's easier for you to, walk the right path. But a lot of people are so lost in the past, and they're so they lack knowledge and they don't want to even seek knowledge. That they feel, okay, you know what? Oh, she's AS, I'm AS, so I'm not going to get married to her. I mean, that's bollocks.
Olamide, we are fortunate to have been to school, so we can actually analyze these things. Let me tell you one thing. About 60–70% of African population don't know these things. They live in different kind of understanding about life.
But then they should make...
Now, okay, before you guys go on, Samuel, Saint Sam Adeyemi says, in this age of better scientific knowledge, you don't want to ignore it. It says, religious leaders even advise one to know it before going up the aisle. For me, love or no love, I cannot ignore it.
But honestly speaking, every time I hear stuff about, you know, genotype or being compatible based on blood group, I just feel like in this part of the world, people have not gone far to find out what modern-day medicine can offer.
No, but I mean, still, if a child is SS or AS,
okay, before you go on,
he
please,
will go through a lot.
We have Kunle from Jos.
Yeah.
Hello, Kunle.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, Kunle. Welcome to the show.
Hello, good evening.
How are you doing, Kunle?
Hello, Omar. Hello, Mike. Hello, Olamide.
Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm fine. I'm cool.
Okay, so, Kunle, what's your take on compatibility when it comes to genotype?
I believe compatibility is, like Olamide said, I think it should be a thing of the past because of recent scientific breakthroughs.
Okay.
And,
but not everyone can afford...
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Go ahead.
Okay, nowadays, people with incompatible genotypes can go ahead and get married and have safely, as in they can safely have children without the SS genotype.
Why? How is it possible that they have children without that genotype, the killer kind of genotype?
There's a medical procedure called it's PGD actually.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
PGD is a medical procedure where the egg of the wife is taken and fertilized with the sperm of the husband. Are you listening?
Yes, we're with you, sir.
All right. The egg of the wife is taken and is fertilized with the sperm of the husband and later implanted into the uterus of the wife.
Okay.
And safely. Before implantation, are you listening? Before implantation, you could have gone through a process of screening where they screen for various illnesses or diseases and genetic diseases, including sickle cell.
Okay.
And screen and then they implant into the uterus of the wife, and the wife conceives and becomes pregnancy, and she gives birth safely without the sickle cell syndrome.
Okay, cool. Okay, sir. Can I ask a question now? That procedure, is it something that is accessible to the medium to lower class people? Is it cheap?
That is where the issue is.
Okay.
It's quite expensive.
It's quite expensive. Exactly. So it's not going to be cheap.
For you to go through that procedure, it costs close to 1.5–2 million naira.
Wow.
Wow. It's not. I don't. Okay. I had to do it in Nigeria, somewhere in Ikeja.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about that. If you really want to go ahead and do it, you have to go to South Africa or the US or the UK.
How many people will go there?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
But Kule, I have a question for you. Do you think that's...
There is hope for couples with incompatible genotype. There is hope for them. If they have the money, they can go ahead and do this procedure. But Kule, if you don't have the money to go ahead with this procedure, medical procedure, there are herbal supplements you can take. Herbal supplements. There is a place in Ondo State, a technology incubation center, where you can get these herbal supplements, provided you can abstain, you and your wife or you and your spouse rather can abstain for a month, and you go through these, you take these supplements, you can safely have children without the sickle cell syndrome.
Wow.
It is right in those. I would like people to Google it. It's on Google. If you can Google it, you get this place in Ondo State.
But Kule, I have a quick question. Do you think that's enough reason for you to leave your partner when you're not compatible?
That is not enough reason to leave your partner, because you are with someone because you love that person. And love conquers all. You have a reason for being with that person. So genotype is not an issue. So me, the Bible says my people perish because of lack of knowledge. If you have the right knowledge, if they say you are incompatible with someone, you can, like I just said, you can go ahead with the medical procedure, but it's quite expensive. If you have 1 million to 2 million, you can go ahead and do it, and you simply have children without the SSS syndrome. If you can go for that one, you can go for the herbal one, which is quite okay. I don't know how much they do it, but they have this herbal supplement you can take for a month. You can abstain. You and your wife won't come together for a month. You have sex for a month. If you can do it, well, you can have children safely without the SSS syndrome.
Wow. Oh, they can. Thank you so much, Mr. Kunle, for that expose. Thank you very much.
I'd like people to just Google it.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very, very much.
Just do a research about it. You get all the information you need.
Wow. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
That was a very insightful call. Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
He looks like a doctor.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
He's talking about it. Like he really knows it very well.
I like, you know, he really went for, but then it's expensive. I'll just take let me take a comment. Let me take a comment on social media. Just take one more comment. And I have here from Holumide Bamidele. Holumide. So it's not, I don't have the H factor, but that's how you spell it. Holumide. Okay. Now, Holumide Bamidele says the yes is if your faith can withstand it. Because if you heard God telling you that the person in question is your right woman that God has ordained for you. However, no is you should not because of love. Say you must marry her, but if the man is AA, you can go ahead. And that, your comment is quite confusing, but I think we understand where he's coming from. He's saying that if God is involved and your faith can take it.
But for me, it's quite sad that in modern days. All right, before we go on, we have a call from Ghana. Princess. Hello, good evening, Princess.
Hello, good evening.
How are you this evening?
Princess.
Yeah, hello.
Hello,
I'm
Princess.
fine, by God's grace.
How you doing? Good.
All right,
okay,
so
go ahead.
I'm good. All right, as for me, I will not ignore it. I wouldn't risk it. Why did I go through all that trouble? And I didn't regret it after marriage. So, to be on the safer side, why don't we just part ways and just go and find someone else? Because I believe there's not, like, you don't have one soulmate. You get someone. Why should I go through all that? What if it doesn't work? Because I'm sure it wouldn't even be 100%, like, it's not 100%. So what if I'm part of the 1% before that wouldn't work? I wouldn't risk anything.
Wow.
I would check it. I know my genotype. I would just check it before any commitment, because it will be a waste of money, waste of resources, waste of time. But if it doesn't work, you get children that are always sick, always wasting money. I wouldn't risk it. Never.
Thank you very much, Princess. Thank you very much.
I love.
Welcome.
I like what she said. Thank you, Princess. You know, she said if I don't take care of it now, I will spend the money on my children getting sick and all that. That's something to think about, you know.
But for me, I'm still, Princess, are you still there? Okay, she's not on the line anymore. For me, it's quite simple. You know, love is bigger than all the resources in the world. When you've met the right kind of person, are you going to look at things that modern day science, modern day medicine can solve and say, okay, you know what, let me go and look for Mr. B that you might not be happy with, and then at the end of it all, you regret it, or you stay with the person that you're compatible, you actually love one another, but then with modern science, you can solve the problem.
He's talking like a billionaire. We're talking about
what do you mean?
Money. Listen.
But yes,
people don't have money.
Really.
The man said, Kunle said, if you can have the financial capacity.
But the truth is this, Omar, if you really look at it, there is a solution.
Yeah, but if there's no money, the solution is money as well.
Yes, let's be pragmatic.
Yeah.
The fact is this, look, you see, a number of times we've gotten into situations, there are things that we know today that if we had known earlier, we might have made different decisions.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. We all agree, right?
I agree on that.
Everybody has that situation.
Yeah.
Now, my point is this. I'd never thought about it this way, but thanks to Princess. Princess said something very insightful there. She said, if I don't sort this out now, who will take care of the bills when the children start getting sick? And that's something to think about.
And what if what if the dad dies and the mother alone with the children?
Let's be realistic.
Okay,
modern day couples,
You know,
they are not the kinds of couples that just get together and bada bing, bada boom, they have children. What they do is they plan. They plan it. Omar, they plan it from the very beginning. They talk about.
You're talking about blended couples now.
Omar, relax. They plan it, and from the very beginning, they talk about the SWOT analysis, or so to say, the strength, weakness, and every other thing.
Yes.
They plan it and say, okay, you know what, you're AA, I'm AA. They talk through it. Yes, maybe some 10, 15, 20 years back, people don't talk about things. They just say, oh, it's love, let's get married.
Let's just get married.
But now, the modern day world, we have access to information, so people can actually find out what the solution is, and then if it's not workable, we can say, okay, you know, it's fine, bye, let's go our separate ways. But if there's a solution, I mean, you don't live who you love because of the challenge.
Have you been to a village before? Have you lived in a village before?
Why would I?
He's talking like someone you are born in Manhattan, you know, somewhere you don't. I mean, we're in Africa, man. Have you been to a village before?
Even in this part of the world, there's a solution.
Let me take the final comments we have here on social media. Okay. Babani Fesi, Barukza Apata, quite a very, very funny comment. He says, everyone is going to die one day. That's the sad truth. I am artistically inclined in everything I do. If I'm SS and she's SS as well, I'm just going to agree to love her without kids. I'm
going to support what he's just said.
I'm not finished his comment, but at this point, let me just stop this here and first and say, Adoption. Yes, because, I mean, you must not, you understand?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But wait, I'm sorry, it's never happened to me before.
Yeah.
I've never been in that situation where I had to choose based on a genotype or whatever. But if it happens, there are many other solutions I would look at. I'm talking about myself now. If I happen to meet someone and then this person happens to be maybe AS and I'm AS and all that, you know, the truth is this. If we're compatible, there are other solutions. That's one of the reasons why I respect the modern day approach towards things. You don't necessarily have to have your own children. You can always adopt. But then if you don't want to adopt, there's something that modern day medicine can give to you.
Lexmi's on the line. Let's hear from Lexmi.
Okay.
Hello, Lexmi.
Hello, good evening.
How you doing, brother?
Lexmi.
I'm fine today. Good evening.
Great one, Lexmi. So, Lexmi, let's go.
Let me just chip in. I just have a question for Mr. Lamide.
Yes, sir.
For the sake of love, I just want to ask you, if you are in love with this spouse, maybe you're not married, and let's assume there's this kid, maybe they found out the cure for HIV, HIV/AIDS, and your partner got infected with HIV/AIDS, and for the sake of love, yes, I'm assuming that the cure of HIV/AIDS has been found. Will you still go ahead and marry her just because, yes, since you know the cure has been found for HIV/AIDS, you need to go ahead and get married to her? That's my question from Mr. Lamide.
All right, Lexmi, I'm just going to tell you something. I lost my mom to a very serious medical disease, renal failure. You don't change who you love. If you have to change diapers, if you have to do all that, you do it. And trust me, if that's the situation, you don't change who you love. You stay with that person and make sure, and put 100% into finding out if there's a solution. So my answer is very simple. It's a yes, I will stay with that person and look for alternatives and make sure that we find a solution to making a life a better life.
Olamide is talking about billionaires today.
But I like that. You are not looking at future. You are not looking at for the children's sake, for the unborn children's sake. I agree with what Mr. Kole, the caller from just said, actually. Yeah. But not everybody are up to the task that have the money to really go for that. You understand? And I agree with Omar also in another part, because what if anything happens and maybe the parents die? Who will now continue, to pay or, for the bills of the drugs and stuff like that? Just for I think to my own view, for the children's sake, I think you just have to. You don't need to ignore genotype before marriage. For love, at least we've been asked so many times and we didn't die. You find someone else and you will get over it as a matter of time. That's to me, because I don't know. Because I have a very close family who lost their 2 children. The only 2 children came back. They lost them just because of this same mistake. The children were SS, you understand? And 2 children, but their parents are alive today. But the children are no more. And then they had no issues anymore. So I think we should just be very cautious of these stereotypes before, taking the step
to taking the step to marriage or whatever. That's my own point of view, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Lexmi.
Thank you, Lexmi. Yeah. You see, Olamide, today...
Okay, let me just finish Baba Nife's comment because he was in the middle. He says, if I'm SS and she's SS, well, I'm going to agree to love her without kids and we'll spend our love taking care of each other. You might respect genotype and have a sad life or marriage with whoever you settle for, but never ever cheat on your heart or you'd pay for it. Yeah, so he's just saying that, look, man, we don't need to have kids. We love each other. Hey, come on, let's enjoy our lives together. Yeah, that's nice one. But you see, Olamide is like representing today some kind of billionaires somewhere out there. I mean, I'm telling you about real life situation. I don't agree with you. It's possible. You know what he's saying makes sense. You understand? We're talking about the medium lower class people. People who are thinking of what to eat. You understand?
See, the truth is, people that are thinking of what to eat are not different from people that have what to eat. Yeah, but see, life is about circumstances and situations. And then it's very important that you find out the right information to make the right decision. Now, Omar, the thing is that it's quite simple. If you find yourself in that situation whereby you need to maybe save a life, you go through all the necessary sources. You're not just going to give up on someone you have feelings for. But that's you. But that's you. I'm talking about other kind of people. You see, what you're representing, what you're trying to... I'm talking about you now. I may not listen. Okay, you have what I call religious factor of faith and all those things count. We don't have time. We have to round up now. You understand? Let's please. Okay, Omar, you take your final take. Olamide, you take your final take, and then I'll take one comment on social media and we round up. My final take is very simple. You know your financial strength, you know your capacity. I don't know what you're doing, the business you're doing. If you know that in the next 5-10 years you can be a billionaire, then go ahead and do it too. If you know things cannot be worked out, don't take that risk. Okay. Thank you very much. Olamide, final take. Mine is quite simple. You see, God didn't create just religion, He created science too. So they go side by side. And if He's giving you alternatives to solving problems, you shouldn't shove it aside and say, oh, you know what, I'm not rich. I mean, no one is born into... no one's born guilty. And I think if there's an alternative, if there's a solution, you should seek it. So if you do have someone you love and you guys have a genotype issue, you can solve it. It's that simple. Don't break up with this person. Exactly. Just go straight ahead and look for solutions. Exactly. And I just want to pick up from what you said. One solution is not having children. That's one solution. Adopt children. I think. All right, I'll just take Mustafa Hoti. I'll end the roundup with Hafiz. Wow, the names here. Says Hafiz. No, this one now, the way it's spelled, it says no, not at all, because the relationship will crumble one day if you're not with the right person. Thank you very much, and that is where we have to come to the end of the show on Men's Team of today. It's been a great show, eh? Yeah, very great show. Omar is feeling something. Yeah, but I mean, I want to represent those who actually don't have much there, but anyway, the show is off, so we're going to see you back next Tuesday. All right. By God's grace. My name is Omar the First. On Facebook, Omar Rumson. On Twitter, Instagram, Omar the First. Catch ya next time. And I remain Olamide. On all my social media platforms, I am Olamide Midas. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Okay, and you can find me at Mike Mexicano. It's been a great show. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.